Wake up. We've got a game to cast. Join me, RJB from RJB TV, as we adventure into game number 3 between Mong and Burgerasu. So far, we've had a pretty good series with Mong playing Protoss 2 times, winning once and losing once. But now we have Burgerasu taking on the role of the Protoss player, and we have Mong switching over to Terran, his main race, the race he is definitely best at. I'm excited for this one, hope you are as well. We are going to witness one of the best Terran players on fastest map in the history of fastest map take on one of the best Protoss players to ever play fastest map as well. So yeah, Mong, I've introduced him quite extensively in the prior videos, and you know what, I'm just gonna explain who he is again, because maybe some of you didn't watch game number 1 and game number 2. Mong is a professional player who rose to fame after the Kespa era kind of ended. He did play on a professional team, I kind of forgot which one it was, but not that teams really matter, because after Kespa ended, teams never really existed again. Everyone just became an independent player. Mong has won a couple of major tournaments, not premier tournaments, but some major tournaments, which is like one level below the premier tournaments, but pretty much the exact same players play in a major tournament as do in a premier tournament, so he kind of has won tournaments against the best players in the world. But then he kind of dropped off a tiny little bit. He went from being pretty much the best Terran after Flash to being arguably the number 6 or 7 Terran in the world, which is still pretty much one of the best players in the entire world. So that says a lot about his skill level. And yeah, Burgerasu here on the purple Protoss has more or less been one of the best fastest map 1 versus 1, 2v2, and 3v3 players since like 2017. And he's still there at the top. Although this game was played in 2019, so it is 4 years ago. It's been 4 years since Mong has played fastest map actively at this level. He's kind of just returned back to playing normal maps, which, to my regrets, is something that, well, I don't regret it really. I like watching him play professionally, but I would have loved to see him play more fastest map from time to time, just to return and grace us with the absolutely high level of Terran mastery that he displays. Because he is pretty much the highest level Terran to really learn fastest map. So back to what the players are actually doing. I've hyped up Mong enough for now. And yeah, what is he actually doing? It is a very fast stim medic double barracks bull order. The idea is to get your fire bats out extremely fast and be able to get a command center after you scout a choke like this. So with a triple barracks, you delay the command center a bunch more. With the double barracks, you get the command center faster because, well, you didn't spend the barracks money, you didn't spend money on Marines either. So yeah, you get the command center a bunch faster, you have more adaptability, plus you have the option to maybe try and kill zealots on the middle, or even run your fire bats past those 2 cannons and break into the backside and kill some probes. And that is for sure what he is gonna try to do. He's gonna sacrifice those Marines in the front to hopefully get those fire bats into the base, and there he goes, stims up, runs in, he's gonna go for a home run. Fire bats make their way through, one of them goes down, 2 Marines in the base, 2 medics there in tow, 2 medics in tow. The medics actually made their way through. Burgerasu responding a bit slowly, unstacks his fire bat probes, loses no probes. An actual miracle. 1 more, oh maybe 2 more shots. Someone would have died. Actually, not that many would have died. Only 1 of them took full damage, and the other ones just took half damage. So the probe's actually not as close to death as I thought, but he's just messing around with the Marine. Just running in circles. He's toying with Burgerasu. Having 2 medics heal the Marine, and there he goes, makes his escape. He's going to keep on running in circles, getting information, being annoying. he's just enjoying himself. He's just having a good time, although now there's nowhere left to run, so now it's just up to the medics to keep on collecting information. When they take some damage, they heal right back up. One robot in the front, we have a very fast Templar's archive there from Burgerasu, and a support bay coming up as well. He's got, yeah, he's gonna go for Dark Templars probably. Probably Dark Templars, but I do think that Mong saw the Templar's archive, so it's not going to be a surprise, but Dark Templars are definitely coming out. Now, does Mong have an engineering bay? Yes, they're in the top corner. Does he have turrets? No. There's double starport on the way though, and double comsat. He doesn't really need turrets yet, but he's going to build a turret sometime soon, I'm sure of it. Yeah, 4 barracks production, looks like a Marine Wraith defense with a very small investment into siege mode and tanks just in case he really needs that. So an aggressive move out here from Mong to hopefully try and catch the shuttle during transportation, during flight towards the other side of the map. He scans the front, sees the shuttle leaving. There's, I think it's the Dark Templars in there. Yeah, Dark Templars, Reaver's still there back at home. I don't think, oh, Mong is playing is kind of smart. He's trying to catch the shuttle from the side, but Burgerasu changed the path. If the shuttle had stayed with the Zealots, he would have been able to snipe the shuttle out of the sky, but the shuttle changed direction, changed path. Both players playing is very smart. Mong trying to outsmart Burgerasu, and Burgerasu trying to outsmart Mong. In the end, neither of the two outsmarted the other because the Dark Templars do get in, but will it be worth it? There's 3 Dark Templars in the base, but their scan from Mong gets us around. Dark Templars getting sniped, getting killed, getting murdered, and they all go down. Literally nothing was achieved there for Burgerasu, but he's got more Dark Templars ready to get picked up and flown in over the right side. But Mong smells it. He smells it's coming, but the Marines have overshot the destination, and the Dark Templars do get into the base. But I think there's more scans. The Dark Templars gonna have to run back and forth. The shuttle gets taken down. We got 4 rays on the map. Another scan comes down. Oh, he might actually not have enough energy to kill the last remaining Dark Templar. Bird is on. Oh, Burgerasu finally getting some results, and it's worth it. He's gonna try to just be annoying, distract Mong, but Mong is still spending like a boss. He's a pro player, and pro players spend like absolute bosses. But this one Dark Templar is racking up kills. Look at it go. 6 kills. It's gonna be 7 very soon. Oh, this is painful for Mong. Well, now Burgerasu is now just letting it attack move. He's dealt enough damage. He believes he wants to focus on just, building shuttles, getting drops out onto the map. More Dark Templars. Burgerasu is showing some real disrespect, going just for pure Dark Templars. He had some Reavers, but I think the Reaver went down to the raids. He got intercepted right here on the top side. So the Dark Templar party it is, but the Dark Templars definitely will not achieve much. I mean, not anymore. They've achieved something. They've annoyed the backside. They have hurt the backside. They went in there pretty hard with their Psy Blades and just fucked shit up. And yeah, some SCVs died. But Mong has not taken enough damage for Burgerasu to be in a comfortable lead. And Burgerasu seems to be playing this a little bit too comfortably because he hasn't really done any big amounts of damage, and the Dark Templars have lost their time. Their time is over. They've had their time. There's just not much they can do anymore except control the map. Like, you can put them here on the side, can't deny vision, just get vision. He can put them here on the middle and try to slow down a push from Mong, but Mong's not pushing because he went for a very heavy rate defense and now just teching up and macroing up, getting production, getting SCVs, and slowly adding on factories. 59 SCVs. Everything rhymes, as you can see. Okay, so we got a couple tanks in the front, a couple Marines on the side. Did he get level 1 attack? Yes, he got level 1 attack, but he's not getting level 2 attack or level 1 armor. Usually I see Mong go for level 1 armor and 2 attack. This time around he's not. He wants to transition into tanks and raids as fast as he can. Burning on 5 gas, 65 SCVs, 72 probes there from Burgerasu, getting an observatory. Burgerasu is macroing up really quickly. 73 probes. Got 1 forge at the moment with attack upgrade finished up. He's got armor for air on the way. Didn't get a second or third forge. Not a second cybercore either. He's got a Dark Archon. Is he gonna get mind control next? Does he already have mind control? Bottom line, Burgerasu is not playing this with the amount of respect that Mong deserves. Or that's what I believe. I believe Burgerasu is not giving Mong the amount of respect he deserves. Because as you can see, Mong is very, very quick. He's growing very rapidly. Already lifting up barracks for vision on the high ground. He's got turrets all over the place. Huge lines of defenses. He's got armories all over the place all at the same time. Mong will be capable of moving out at about, I'd say, 11:40 to 12 minutes. Whether he will or will not, I don't know. Got a big shuttle drop on the way. This big shuttle drop might just throw a wrench into Mong's plans and slow him down if it manages to arrive on location. Ooh, very lucky break there for Burgerasu. Marines pulled away, but they pull right back in. Huge unload. Templar, Zealots, Dragoons, Archons all over the place. This is a big, big army. But the raids in the sky, undetected, will slowly clear this out. But the Marines have gone and died. Mong is losing his top corner, not pulling units from the front to the back. Okay, he is finally pulling units from the front to the back. But he's largely just letting the raids do the cleaning job. But ooh, that's a lot of turrets, a lot of supply depots going down, but everything does get cleaned out in the end. But that will slow him down. He's gonna have to rebuild this corner. It's going to be an amount of time spent rebuilding that he could have spent on building additional factories and army. Yeah, that does slow him down. Not too much, but it's something. It's not much, but something is always better than nothing. Burgerasu building another really big drop, getting mind control as well. The Dark Archon has energy, I believe. Yes, has energy. It took some damage from, I think, the raids. Not sure what it took damage from. Maybe it's... yeah, I just don't know where it took damage from. Raids flying back and forth, hunting for stuff to kill. Scans coming down all over the place. He scanned just the front, not the side there on the top, so he doesn't know about the Dark Archon. I think the reduced health of the Dark Archon is from the Dark Templars taking damage before they turned into the Archon. While the scan comes down, you don't know what he scanned. Don't know what he scanned. Shuttles on the bottom. Bottom side has Valkyries waiting, lying in wait. He knows something is coming, and they're ready to take it down. There he sees it, takes it down. Shuttle survive, gonna snipe them out of the sky with the raids. Beautiful combination. Oh, another drop on the top. Templar unloads, Templar shoots, and Templar gets 23 kills before it dies. Actually, really good storm. So the double drop trickery ends up working. Ends up being enough. Double drop trickery. Mong was not ready for that one. But despite that, he feels he's ready to start moving. Well, he's ready to start throwing away marine supply, open up some supply for additional units. He still hasn't used the Dark Templar for mind control. We have scans coming out all over the place. He's looking for a proxy base and looking for a drop. Finds neither, but at least he now knows a proxy base is not being built. Although this is going to probably be a proxy shield battery base with maybe a drop base for robos and gateways mixed in. Probably planning on switching to carriers at some point, or maybe just planning to limit the playable field for Mong and increase his control over the map. Upgrades for Mong are currently on 1-1 for his mech. He's getting Goliath into the mix as anti-drop. Valkyries as well there on the side. The raids are still being annoying, trying to control those sides. He didn't rebuild any of his SCVs, so he's only on 50 SCVs. He's playing on a big army. Not sure if this is the right choice, but Mong is gambling on his small economy working out in the long run. But he's still recovering and building. but I do suspect he's planning on moving out very soon, as we see 2 dropships mixed in that he's probably going to use to put tanks on the high ground. Dark Archon mixed into the army. Zealot's moving out. He's going to go for a big frontal attack. Whether that's going to work, I don't know. There's a lot of units here in the front. He's unsieging. Oh, the timing is perfect for Mong. Unsieged by pure chance. He just wanted to move out and attack. And the unsiege actually helps him kill the unload on top of his choke, because the tanks no longer hurt their friends. The timing there, I'm sure it was not on purpose. And it just happened to work out perfectly for Mong. Just goes to show that sometimes some things are not intended to play out as they did, and just happen to work out in your favor. Because Mong did not see those units moving towards his choke. He did not see it. Now it's going to be very annoying. He's going to put tanks on the high ground and make Burgerasu's life miserable. Miserable. Tanks on the high ground. Going to kill all those gateways, all that real estate, gone for good. And the worst part for Burgerasu is the Valkyries are here to... Okay, they're moving away. But they were there to discourage shuttles from unloading on top of those tanks. Another big frontal attack happening. The tanks are away from home. A couple of tanks being put there beyond the high ground. Very smart choice. Going to disrupt all of this. There's a wall there in the front. Rebuild this one supply depot in the front. Going to have to kill this first. Highly annoying. Mong is playing this correctly. He's got a small economy, but he's doing exactly what he has to do. Dark Archon did not get an SCV. Did not get an SCV yet. Still waiting there on the side. We got Stargates coming in. We got interceptor capacity being researched. We got level what upgrades there on the Zealots. 112, I believe. Unloading on the top because the Valkyries are not here to protect. They went back home. Where are they? Where are the Valkyries? The Valkyries seem to have been murdered. They're nowhere to be seen. They definitely died. Oh, wait, they're right here. Escorting the dropships. Oh, that one goes down. Loses 2 tanks. Gonna unload probably right here or fly in over this corner all the way into the backside. 2 options. Go deep or go here onto the high ground. It's a high ground. Mong is just planning on being super annoying. He just wants to be super annoying and buy himself time, but the Valkyries away from home. Drop comes in. Mong is gonna pay the price for holding all his Valkyries away from home, loses all the SCVs, and now his small economy is coming back to really bite him. That's 19 SCVs, 600 minerals. He has a lot of command centers, he's got a lot of army supply, but his SCV count, his economy is terrible at this point. He gambled, and it did not really work out too well. He flies right over those cannons by accident as well. He's gonna unload on top of them. The Dark Templar in the mix. This here is slowly getting cleared out. Too slowly. Like, he had a couple more tanks to the high ground, but like 2 of them went down. The tanks behind it are really helping him out. The Valkyries and Goliaths are making it impossible to unload. Shuttles on top of those. Shuttles spawning, taking damage, getting chased down. The cannons there on the side got taken down. New tanks there on the high ground. He's doing a double-sided attack despite his economy being absolutely donezo. Absolutely destroyed. The shuttles are still alive, but oh, they get taken down there in the back. Mong is on fire. This is highly abusive Terran play, using the high grounds and making it very difficult for Burgerasu to get his own units on top of the high ground to clear this out. He's gonna have to use storms, but it's gonna be difficult. But with this, Mong is adapting very quickly. He's putting his own robos in his proxy base, but tanks on the high ground here are gonna kill those cannons and make this at least a little bit less well protected. Big unload there on the high ground. Zealot's taking down those tanks. Mong's recovering his economy as well. He's got 32. It's not very well recovered, to be honest. It's still a long road ahead of him. But despite a long road being ahead of him, he is being highly proactive with his units. He's got pretty much nothing back at home, so he is buying himself a lot of time to recover his SCVs while he's occupying Burgerasu with killing tanks on the high ground. This is a very smart move, a very smart way of buying time by just putting your tanks in the most advantageous position on the entire map. Burgerasu might really need carriers at this point, because carriers kill this so easily. Shuttles, though, also do a pretty good job. It's a little bit harder to do, but they also do a pretty good job of cleaning out those hills. Back at home now, 47 SCVs. He's recovering. He's got level 2-2 there on the tanks, another unload there on the high ground. Taken down, though. It's not going that well for Burgerasu. He's slowly clearing it out, but more units arrive on the scene to once again make life painful. And now Mong is getting, I wouldn't say close to the probes, but he's getting closer to the probes. So unloads are on the high ground, going to clear that out. But now there's tanks on the low ground. Gonna have to clean that out. Low ground tanks, though, much easier to take down than high ground tanks. Storms coming down, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Most of the tanks dead and gone. And Mong still producing the best he can. His gas is low, moving some SCVs from the minerals to the gas there on the side. Proxy base has a drop ready to go. This is going to come as a surprise for Mong as it flies in. Although he's going to try to take down that shuttle, targeting the shuttle. Shuttle gets taken down just on time, but the Reaver's on the low ground, crawling forward. It will go down just on time. So this army there on the top corner getting killed, but did kill a couple of cannons and a couple of pylons. Don't think he lost any of his technology structures though, so that's coming in handy for Burgerasu. That he didn't lose his technology, still getting those upgrades there on the forges. He's on 2-3 for ground, 2-3-2 for air, so carrier switch would be very, very strong. He's getting a second Dark Archon. He hasn't used mind control yet, which I greatly appreciate. Okay, this is where the game becomes very dangerous. That's a big, big drop right on top of the Nexus. Gonna try to take it all down. Ooh, right there in the corner. Everything here is in the danger zone. Burgerasu trying to unload his own tanks on top. It's chaos in his top corner. He cannot quite target fire on the Nexus. He's just killing the probes, and the tanks are getting killed by the cannons and the zealots. So while it was a big, big dangerous drop, it didn't quite take down the Nexus because he's sieged up. If he used an EMP with the Science Vessel, which he didn't, I think he used a defensive matrix. If he used an EMP on the Nexus and just did not siege up those tanks, he could have maybe killed the Nexus. But he did kill the probes, which is a victory, although he did lose his own SCVs as well while I was distracted. This proxy dropping base is messing him up good. And now he actually does not have the economy to recover his army. He does have a small little army, still being annoying on that high ground. Highly abusive stuff. He's making the most out of this. But he has an uphill battle with this proxy dropping base still existing. The tanks everywhere controlling the map. The map is difficult to traverse for Burgerasu, although he is cleaning out his small little settlement on the high ground, a small little position, quite well. But look at this, more units ready to go. Cannons in the back are warping in yet again, unloads new tanks on the high ground. I think at this point he should just go for this position right here and try to kill the probes yet again, and once again destroy and cripple Mong's economy. And I think if he did that, he would be in an amazing position to take the win. But at the moment, the economy is low, and he has to once again deal a defeating blow, a definitive blow to Burgerasu's economy again. Supply count's still quite low. Burgerasu has more money to burn through. He's got triple Nexus as well to recover with. He's got carriers on the way. Ooh, the carrier switch might just catch Mong off guard, because I haven't seen Mong scan that much. He has a lot of energy on his scan, so he hasn't checked up on what's happening on the backside there. But he might find out. He might find out right about now. He's flying over the bottom. Carriers are spotted, he now knows. Now the question becomes, does Mong have enough economy to switch into an anti-carrier unit composition? Does he have enough? Does he have enough? Oh, drop comes in, drop gets sniped. Ooh, I caught that one. Barely. Barely caught that one. The Goliaths coming in clutch and saving the day. Upgrades 3-3 for the tanks. Areas are on 3-3 as well. Ground on 3-3. Everything is on 3-3 maxed out upgrades. So it looks like Mong has found out about this little proxy base. He's gonna send a tank in there to clean this out and hopefully kill this just in time. Picks up a lot of Goliaths and tanks. I believe he's gonna try this corner again and keep Burgerasu occupied back at home. Keep Burgerasu from attacking that front door. Like, Burgerasu has not attacked over the past 10 minutes. It's just been Mong sending out dropships with tanks and Goliaths to keep Burgerasu occupied. But Mong did get shuttle dropped a couple of times, and that has hurt him quite a fair bit. Okay, he's gonna, where is he gonna go? He's gonna fly all the way around. His units are away from home. There's a big Reaver drop being loaded up there on the bottom, and a big carrier attack and a drop coming in over the top. Trying to snipe the shuttles, he's unloading on the bottom, Zealots in the base. I think Mong might have just stretched himself too thin with being aggressive, and now he's paying the price for it. Zealots killing Goliaths, carriers killing turrets, Zealots killing everything. Not much army back at home. Big drop comes in, Reavers arriving on the scene, ready to deal the finishing blow. There they go. Goodbye SCVs, but look at this. Mong is going for the base trade. Going for a big counterattack. Look at this. Turrets. He's going to kill the scans. He's going to kill the scans. He has a little bit of scan energy. Our Templars are all the way here back at home. With a big Goliath and tank army pushing towards the probes in the back. But all he needs is our Templars. Both players are low on money. But Mong is in a worse state. 2 SCVs alive. 89 minerals. So big army from Burgerasu coming in to flank this from Mong. Mong is microing to his heart's content, microing to the best of his ability, and thus keep everything alive. But I think he lost all of his... Oh, he's got a scan. He cleaned out the base. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. He cleaned out the base with 1 Dark Templar on the scene. Carriers have returned back home. Does he have enough? The Dark Templar is killing Goliaths. He hasn't noticed yet. Scans, kills the Dark Templars, but now Zealots are coming in there from the side. Tanks are doing their best to keep everything alive. There's just too much. There's just too much for Mong to fight into. He's trying his hardest, but the tanks are going down, and when the tanks are dead and gone, the Goliaths cannot push forward any longer. It's gonna be a GG here from Mong very soon. He is as broke as can be. Mong really just goes all in, pretty much. He's just, I want to attack, I'm gonna send everything out to attack, and hopefully I'm not gonna get dropped. Because his drop defense has been a little bit lackluster, but his aggression has been really good. He's been kind of forcing Burgerasu to just play clean up the entire game. And yeah, this is gonna get cleaned up. Without much issue, calls GG, leaves the game. Burgerasu wins game number 3. Mong was too ambitious, too reckless. That's just how, the only way I can describe it. The only way I can describe this game is Mong was too reckless. And you know what? I liked it. I liked the fact that he was playing reckless. He was getting results. He was buying himself a lot of time, was killing stuff in Burgerasu's base. He was not just sitting in his base defending. But he paid a price, and that price was drops fly in, and you have nothing to kill those drops, and the drops kill your stuff. Thanks for watching. It was RGB for RJB TV. It was game number 3, and I do hope that you will return for game number 4 that should be coming up very soon, sometime this week. I've been enjoying myself here watching these games. I hope you do too. I'll see you soon. I'm signing out.